question?
I'm 5'3".
I love short men so much.
And you always like short guys.
I started liking short men like 3 years ago. And then I kind of always dated shorter guys, and then I dated a few tall guys. First of all, everything about tall guys is horrible.
Well, like what?
Like you could see their boogers. You can see short men are so much hotter. They've got confidence, they got swagger, they got more personality. They have sex with you like they just got out of prison. They're very happy to be there. They're great people, and I love them, and I don't want them to ever be taken away from me.
What a dude, Two Bald Dudes Army. This episode's on Short Kings. We're out here at Shoreline Village to interview women on dating shorter men. Stay tuned for this week's episode. Roll clip.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stall you. Can I ask you a couple of quick questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. What is your name?
I'm Alexis Fawx.
Andrea.
And what's yours?
Bella. Jessica. Daisy.
And what's yours?
Alina.
Andrea. Sammy.
Melanie.
And what's yours?
Camila.
Would you guys date a short king?
A short king? How tall is a short king?
Let's cap a short king at like 5'8", because that's how short I am.
Ooh. I don't know, because I'm a tall woman. Like, I'm a stallion, so I don't know if, like, I could handle a short king.
So describe your perfect man.
It's not about looks, it's about personality. You know what I mean?
But definitely is tall. What is your message to all short kings nationwide?
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing out as the short kings.
Have you ever heard of the term short king?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you ever dated a short king before?
I think I have. I lived in Miami. Of course I have.
Okay, how short was he?
I think we're almost the same height, but to me, I'm short, so.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'4".
Okay.
On a good day.
On a good day with the heels? No, on heels you're probably like 5'6".
5'6".
Okay. Now, what's the tallest you've ever dated?
Oh, God. You know what? It was a long time ago in college. I dated this one guy who played basketball, and he was definitely like 6 feet.
6 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was somewhere around there. I don't know. I'm terrible with height.
Okay. And how was that dating somebody taller? Did you feel more protected by the tall guys, or didn't really matter?
It didn't really matter, to be honest.
So it sounds like you don't have a minimum height preference necessarily.
No.
Good. You're open-minded.
I'm very open-minded. It depends on their personality more than anything.
Okay, and that's what I was going to ask you. What is it then you look for in a guy if the height isn't a factor?
I look at, actually, the things I look at the most is their character.
Okay.
You know, like who are they? Are they funny? Are they kind? You know, what are they as a person? Like, because their height and their looks that's going to wither away or get old or crunch over or whatever. But their character is really what makes them.
Okay. What about financially? Is that something that plays a factor in your partner?
I would say yes and no. I mean, I think it's something that isn't like a driving force, but I also think people need to have a financial conversation if you're going to get into dating, because I think financially matching, or at least being open and honest where your financial status are, is very important if you plan to have a partner in your life.
Right. So building together.
Building together is absolutely like an absolutely wonderful thing, and you know, like make sure everything's matching.
Okay. Right. So what do you say to all those women out there? I know with modern dating, they're either looking for the dude that can just provide, you know, and they're not necessarily bringing anything to the table, or they need a guy that's 6'2" and muscular, the big Chad guys.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's okay to have certain things that you want out of a partner, but let's be realistic. Yeah. You know, like I think people have an inflatable household income. They all think everybody's making $500,000. Right. They're not.
Yeah. Inflated ego that some of the
and I think let's be realistic. You know, if you're looking for a guy that's fit, make sure you're fit.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen some stuff, and I'm like.
Oh yeah, you see someone that want a fit guy, but then you look at
that. But what are you doing for yourself to present and to attract that into your life?
Right.
Because
there's no match like.
However, this is what you're attracting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not putting it out there, you're not going to attract it. Yeah. You know, if you keep attracting the same piece of shit, guess what? Maybe you should look at yourself.
Right.
You might be the common denominator in all of that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And
that goes men and women, all genders. Yeah. You know, you can take that either way.
So when I was 22 and living in New York City, I only wanted to date tall guys. Not like 6 feet, like 6'5" and above. Why, you might ask? Part of it was because I was tall, but the bigger part of it was that I was 22, had zero adult relationship experience, and I thought that the act of dating somebody who was tall and made me feel small is what I needed to be happy. And I passed on a lot of really awesome guys just because they were shorter than me. Why am I telling you this? At 32, a guy's height is irrelevant to me. And most women experience the same transition as they get more dating experience and get more mature. So if you're on the shorter side, ignore the inexperienced women who look over your head and lean into finding women who are more mature and can appreciate you.
So tell me, have you ever heard of the term short king?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a short king before?
No, I haven't.
No. What's the tallest guy you've ever dated?
Like 5'10".
Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm 5.
You're 5, exactly 5? Yeah. And how about you? Tallest guy?
5'9".
Oh, you're 5'9"?
No.
You dated a guy 5'9" before.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what's the shortest guy you've ever dated then?
Me, 5'8".
5'8"?
5'8", yeah.
Okay, well I guess that's fair. It's like an
5'8",
inch.
5'7".
It's like an inch difference.
Yeah. Like 5'4", 5'5".
Okay. If there's a guy who's like trying to court you and ask you out, what's a deal breaker when it comes to height? What's the minimum height for you to be attracted to a dude?
I'm just taller than 5'8".
5'8"?
Yeah.
You saying?
Taller than me.
Just
like,
taller than
yeah.
you? By like an inch?
Yeah.
I mean, so that way you can at least wear some heels, maybe? Right? Have you ever gone out to like a date or like homecoming or whatever and you're wearing like a 3-inch stiletto and the guy's like an inch shorter than you? Has that ever happened? It's fun.
No. Yes, it actually happened to me. I came on in a 15 and the guy was like, yeah, shorter than me.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
like, oh, hold the hand.
How short would too short be?
I'm short, so anything my height or
Which is
below.
how tall?
I'm 5'2".
So you wouldn't go... Brad, you're taller than 5'2".
Am I?
He's 5... How tall are you, Bradley?
5'3".
5. You think I'm 5'3"? I'm 5'6" and a quarter.
I'm 5'2", so
You might be Brad. This isn't looking good for you right now.
Brad is too short. He's too short.
Have you ever heard of the term short king?
No.
It's about short guys that date or have the struggle with dating. Have you ever dated anybody shorter than you?
My husband is, yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay, how tall is he?
He's 5'2".
And how tall are you?
5'3".
Okay, so it's only about an inch. Is he the shortest that you've ever dated?
Yes.
What about him made you approach him or made you start dating him?
I really loved his personality.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just kind of clicked to begin with. And
Okay. Has height ever been a factor before in the past until you met him, or have you always been kind of open to all?
No, I've always been open.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the tallest guy you've dated?
Probably 6 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So overall, though, since height is not a factor, what is it for you, like with your husband, that you look for in the man that you would want to be with?
I would say he needs to have a sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah, I like being able to laugh.
Okay, so no dry dudes.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Hardworking.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely has to be able to. I work, but I like a man that can provide.
Okay, so somebody that can provide for you in the event that you can stop working or you can't work, they'll still be able to take care of things.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Probably like 5'3", 5'4".
Does your height really play a factor in your dating life?
I don't think so, no. I feel like when it comes to dating, I try to make it a conversation, you know what I mean? It's all about that personality, you feel me? All about that charisma, you gotta work with what you have. Don't be obsessing about it, you give off that kind of energy to people are just gonna give it back to you.
So when you hear a chick say, yo, if he's not at least 6 feet, then I'm not even looking this way, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling the same way. I ain't even gonna look at you, you feel me? She gotta put that energy with the man she wants to be with, you feel me?
Just because you're short up here doesn't mean you're short down there, right?
Oh, of course not, no, hell no.
So tell me, have you heard of the term short king before?
Yeah.
Okay, why do y'all laugh? I mean, is that funny?
Yeah, it's fun.
Have you ever dated a short guy?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because my first boyfriend is 6'2".
6'2"? That was your first?
I'm still with him, yeah.
Wait, so how tall are you?
5'1".
Okay, so like how does that work when you hug him?
It's just hug him.
Just hug him? Just like hug his waist.
Yeah, I do.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's good. How about you?
No, not exactly. No.
You never been with a short guy before?
I wouldn't consider short because I'm already 5'4", so it's like,
okay.
You know.
Well, let me ask you this. What would be like the minimum height requirement? Like at least your size or a few feet taller or what?
I would say like 5'10".
That's fair.
Yeah, 5'10" minimum.
Okay.
Also, I feel like height doesn't really matter that much. I feel like a lot of girls, like, especially for me, especially for shorter girls, like, it doesn't really matter. Just if you're a good person and if you're funny, usually that's really what matters to me.
Okay.
I don't really see, like, height as a factor usually. Just because I'm short. I know other girls, like, that are taller than me usually do, but for me, no.
Okay, would you say that a taller man creates a level of maybe security and protection as opposed to a short guy or what?
I mean, if he's a skinny, tall guy, I mean, what is he gonna do? I mean, it just depends on how they're built, really.
Okay. What's the shortest guy you've ever dated before?
5'10".
5'10"? Oh,
Yeah.
that's why you mentioned 5'10".
Yeah.
Same with you?
Yeah, 6'2" is the short.
Oh yeah, 6'2", the shortest. You're like dating a basketball player. I love it.
No, he's
Okay.
amazing.
Is he? He treats you right?
Oh, amazing, yeah.
Okay. What if he's losing his hair, becomes bald? Is that a factor when it comes to dating a guy?
You could get a toupee.
You can get a toupee. What if it blows off? You know, like woo.
Fine, I glue it back on for you.
Have you ever heard the term short king?
Yes.
You have? Okay. Yeah. Have you ever dated somebody that was shorter than you?
No.
No? How come?
I just personally prefer guys who are taller than me.
Okay. Yeah. What's your minimum height of somebody that you would date?
5'8".
5'8"? How tall are you?
5'3".
5'3". Have you ever dated anybody at least your height, or have they always been taller?
Always been taller. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Is there a max height that would be too tall for you?
Probably like 6'3".
6'3"?
Yeah.
Okay. What about like a 7-foot giant?
No.
Too tall.
Too tall.
What else do you look for in a guy that you would want to date besides the height?
Personality. Okay. Yeah, and also, just look at his face and feel like he's f***able. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What if somebody that was shorter than you had all those qualities? Would you then consider him, or you'd still say no because of the height?
No.
So that's an absolute deal breaker.
Yeah.
Short guys are the best, okay? Here's why, okay? Tall guys, no, it's like men with they know they're hot, so they virtually have no personalities. Short guys, courageous, funny, hot bodies, right?
Yeah, nice character, but...
Good character. Short, but it's okay.
So tell me, have you ever heard the term short king?
No.
No? Okay, so that pertains to like a guy that treats you really well, who's probably shorter than you in stature, but takes care of you, wines and dines you. Have you ever dated a man shorter than yourself before?
Yes.
Okay. And how was that experience?
It was fine. I mean, I didn't really think anything of it, to be honest with you.
Okay. What's the tallest man you've ever dated?
I think 6'2".
6'2"?
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay, 5'5".
Yeah.
What's the shortest you've ever dated? Do you know?
I think it's like maybe right here.
Like about an inch shorter than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just about right here.
Okay, have you ever had that experience where, let's say, you go out to a nice fancy function, maybe put some heels on, you ever had a guy shorter than you whenever that happens?
Come up to me?
Well, I mean, like, let's say you have a date and you put on some heels and they're shorter than you. Have you ever experienced that?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's totally a plus.
Yeah.
Okay, well, perfect. What about a guy that you're dating, and they might be tall or short, but let's say they're losing their hair and they decide to go with the bald look. Does that matter to you?
No.
No? Is that a deal breaker at all for no hair?
No. I like bald guys. Their hair doesn't matter to me. As long as they have a good personality and they can have a conversation. That's all. That's
all that matters.
Yeah.
If you're a short man and you feel like that's the reason you struggle when it comes to dating, look at this. She says, "Are you really 5'3"? He says, "Yeah, I can't be perfect in everything," with an emoji. And then she says, "Short king, huh?" He says, "Yeah, we make up for it in personality," and she stopped responding, right? They were having a full conversation before them. But where he went wrong is if you're 5'3", just say, "Yes, I'm 5'3", and keep the subject back to a normal subject. The last thing you want to do is get into the frame where you're constantly proving yourself to her, like, "Yeah, I'm 5'3", but I can make up for it in somewhere else. Yeah, I'm 5'3", but I'm good in this area." No, own up to it and makes you look confident. Just say yeah and keep it moving, okay?
So tell me, have you heard of the term short king before?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, have you in fact ever dated a short king?
I'm dating one. He's like he's like a little bit taller than me, but like, you know what? It's okay.
Like an inch taller?
I think so.
It's all good though?
But I would say yeah. Taller, yeah. But I'm not that very picky because he's like nice and I love him.
Okay, so personality is a big factor, not just height?
Well, yeah. I went for his personality also because he's like really sweet.
Okay, so then what's the tallest that you've ever dated?
Like 5'7" or 8", I think.
5'7" or 8"?
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
5'3".
All right, so what's the shortest?
I like went out with this one guy that was like 5 foot.
And how did that go? Was he nice?
Yeah, he's nice. He's a good dude. Yeah.
Okay, did you ever wear heels around him?
No, we only went out like one time.
Oh, one time?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you? What's the shortest you ever dated? The guy you with now?
I've never really dated no one.
No? Is this a first for you?
Well, second.
What's the tallest then?
I don't know. I can't remember. I have like bad memory.
Okay. Have you guys ever been with a 6-foot guy before?
No.
No?
I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
Two bald dudes.
Do you have an Instagram channel too?
Yeah.
Or Instagram page?
This is mine. So I'm verified. I got 2.7 right
Alexis.
now.
Okay, that's FAWKX.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's like a little play on words.
Oh,
Excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions? Easy stuff.
I'm so sorry.
Family?
I'm late for like literally.
you ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Right. She said no, thank you.